Ask Dave. And Hugh McAllister has asked, Dave, how can I be a great public speaker? Well, very simply, a couple of key things to know about being a public speaker. First of all, it's not what you say that is important at all. You can do 5 hours worth of amazing content. Instead, it's what they receive that's important. So you might talk for 5 hours and they pick up nothing. The only thing that matters is what the end result is for them. So remember that from the very beginning. Communication is a two-way process. You come up with it, you send it out there, and whatever they retain is what made it worthwhile. Think about it. How many times have you seen a presentation or seen an interview with a real brain box or an author or a scientist or somebody who knows their subject, but they can't tell anybody about it? Lots of times. You can watch them and they'll actually put off whatever it is that they're talking about, whether it's watching a movie or reading their book or finding out about their discovery, because you just say they were really boring, or they didn't seem to get their message across, or they seem to get tongue-tied and weren't able to put their words across. So, communication is about learning how to speak. The most important thing, first of all, is being happy in your own skin. The way that you perceive yourself in the mirror is not the way that anybody else does. You can't see how tall you are. You can't see whether you got a smile or you haven't got a smile or what your hair looks like today. They can. They can see everything. And they will take you at face value before you give any content whatsoever. So make sure, first of all, that you're smiling inside. Smile inside, love yourself, and the whole world will buy into that. They might not agree with it, but they're going to ask some questions like, what makes them so happy? What is it that they reckon they've got that we should know about? So it's actually an issue all about confidence. Once you feel confident, then the subject matter will come to you. That's a separate thing. You probably know your subject. As far as actual speaking events goes, I've got a special product called Speak and Grow Richer, which will teach you everything you need to know about setting up your own business as a speaker, getting gigs, and becoming very profitable through doing all your stuff. That's a whole new game. But meanwhile, Ewan, the most important thing about becoming a great speaker is feeling confident in your own skin. Start off with a very basic tip. Watch a lot of stand-up comedy. Why stand-up comics and not other great speakers? Well, you can watch them both. But the thing is, with a stand-up comedian, if they can't deliver their lines and they can't hold an audience, they will die publicly because people won't laugh. With a normal motivational speaker or keynote speaker or president or whoever it is, people have to sit and watch. They don't expect it to be a wow performance, they just expect the content to be very important. But with a stand-up comedian, everything has to fall into place, otherwise the whole package doesn't work. So watch for the space that they have in between the words. Watch the way they work an audience. Even watch the way they hold a microphone. Every single performance is completely different. And in many cases, these guys only give a great performance when they're on stage. Off stage, the most of the comedians I've met are actually really, really boring. So start building a presentation arsenal. That means a file or folder on your computer where you tuck away lots of material when you see it. Go on YouTube, see great speeches from films, watch great performances, get great snippets of comedy, get a whole lot of stuff that you can Google, PowerPoints, whatever it is, and bung them in. Craft them together to make a package that you're happy with, and once you've got that, start delivering material. How do you get those gigs? Well, that's for a new story, but the first thing to do is ask. If you're on social media, start the word going out there. You'd like to talk, and you do it for free. People don't initially pay for that kind of stuff, and you don't want them to pay for it when you first start off. Because when you look at videos of what you used to do, you go, that was really bad. But pretty soon, after you've got a couple of gigs under your belt, the money will start coming in, and so will the bookings. So Ewan, keep doing what you're doing and have a huge amount of confidence in what you do, because that's what's going to rub off into other people as well. Here's me talking about being a great speaker and I'm going, blah, 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 blah. Not to worry, at least when I'm on stage, it all comes out properly, if not sometimes in front of a camera. But the important thing is, if you're confident, you don't care. You can make people laugh. There you go. Turbocharge your brand TV.